Now here gathered is the leadership of the county of Kisumu. And we want to tell our people that we identify 100% with the 15-point agenda as enumerated by our leader. We also want to affirm to the same population that we'll be going out to engage in a peaceful demonstration, a massive peaceful demonstration to force out the illegitimate president, but not that, to also get back our country back to ourselves. I mean, we have very valid points as indicated today by our leader. The cost of living is hitting the roof, but not just the cost of living. We also know from the whistleblower that the valid victory of Raila Amolo Odinga was stolen. We are going for that victory. Now, we will be, demonstrating, peaceful demonstration in the county of Kisumu and in the city of Kisumu. And we want to call upon the population to get out in their masses and ensure that what is not right in this country is corrected. But we have also seen in the last few days, beginning yesterday, a serious, huge police presence in the city and the county. We are asking ourselves whether the police themselves are started demonstrating before we start ourselves. But we want to call upon them because they're also Kenyans. The cost of living is high for them as well, that they join us in the demonstration. But we would not like for them to oppose what the people have a right to do given the constitution that we passed in 2010. Picketing or peaceful demonstration is enshrined in the Constitution. And as Jacom said earlier today, we expect that the police will protect the population as they go through their God-given right.
And as has been said, tomorrow at around 10 a.m., we shall converge at Kondele, and we shall move peacefully to the county commissioner's office to present a petition which has been drafted accordingly. But I want to add something, that all Kenyans, all the residents of Kisumu, all the residents of the counties surrounding Kisumu, we must join this one. We are aware that Kenya is where it is because of the actions of Raila Amolo Odinga. This is the third liberation, and it points to very key issues that are affecting each and every Kenyan. If you are talking about the cost of living, it is not of one tribe. It is for all the tribes of Kenya are bearing, and that's the truth. So whenever you are seated, please, you have to ensure that you come out and your voice is heard so that the cost of living goes down. We are talking about high taxation. This is the time where even your grandmother, who is seated down with you, will pay tax based on M-Pesa that is sent to her. I mean, that is not real, because that is double taxation. This is the time when there is a lot of rumors and innuendos that are being peddled by the illegitimate government. I want to call upon the youths. You remember the Azimio agenda was to ensure that there is employment for the youths. You remember that there was a promise of 6,000 for the indigents or the poor families. You remember that even the Kenya Kwanza legitimate government that is here promised that they will give money to people for doing business. What happened? They gave 500 shillings. I wonder which kind of business somebody is going to do at 500 shillings. The last thing that happened is that instead of giving development, they are now asking people that men should marry men and women should marry women. I don't agree with that one. So I want even to call upon the churches. If you know that you belong to a church, this is the time. Let us emulate what our neighboring country, Uganda, is doing. There is no way that we can allow same-sex marriage in this country. So I want to call upon church members, come out. Even the Muslims, it's not there even in the Muslim community. You have to come out. Our religious troops must come out, and we condemn this illegitimate government. Finally, it is now. it is now that everyone must come out, and tomorrow we want to call upon people to come out, and we as the residents of Kisumu will say that our borders will be closed. Our borders will be closed and will not allow movement, because this thing is supposed to affect each and every person, the doctors, the nurses, the drivers, everybody is going to be into this. So it's going to be peaceful, and I want to call upon our security personnel that you join us. I have seen, just like the Deputy Governor said, that you've started demonstrating earlier, because I've seen roads are blocked. I wonder how the residents of Milimani are joining their getting into their houses when you block all the roads. Those roads should be open, and your work is to give security to the people who shall be demonstrating peacefully.
Baba has spoken, the party leader has spoken, the fifth has spoken, and therefore ours is to obey the command. The picketing starts today, and today is just a rehearsal. We are going through into the night, but tomorrow we are officially launching it as people of Kondele, and therefore I urge all the youths, because everybody is hungry. We are not having food on the table. Our children are not able to go to school because of the high fee, and therefore we are saying the cost of living is unbearable. And therefore I call upon all the youths, all the women, and all the people who are sufferers in this country, that tomorrow let us show this legitimate government that we are tired and we are not able to feed for ourselves and even for our children. And therefore kesho tupatane Kondele.